Now, if you'd told me a year ago that I was going to manufacture for two of my favourite businesses in the city, I would have bitten your hand off. Earlier in the year, one of the most talked about bakeries in the UK reached out to me about producing a collaboration. Obviously, I was absolutely buzzing with that. Landrace here in Bath, their caps have arrived. Come with me, I'm going to deliver them now, and they are looking gorgeous. And here it is, crew. Whole pies only. Off to Landrace we go. One of the cool things now that I'm doing all this sort of work online and whatnot is it's like Bibs Brews is back again. We've been sent some free beers from Wiper and True. How amazing. Thank you very much. This week's been fantastic, to be honest. Sales have been pretty poor, to be honest. Just this whole month looks like it's going to be a really slow month. The two collaborations arrived this week, and that's been amazing. Bit of traction on social media because I did a bit of a sort of surprise giveaway bit. I also popped down to Electric Bear to deliver their merchandise as well, and that looks absolutely wicked. So I'm going to stagger in the release videos on like Instagram and TikTok and whatnot. So that'll be next week. Electric Bear was like the first craft brewery I probably ever got into. I got sent a can of Word as like part of a sort of hamper one Christmas, and thought it was absolutely amazing. Producing for breweries has been a real key part of the strategy that I've always wanted to get nailed down. So even though there was delays, we got there and they look amazing. What a week. Also, started my new job because Pastel, I've had a year to get it up and running, and now I'll have two jobs and I'll be a very busy man. Oh, there she is. Come on. She's been pretty naughty this week. She's in the bad books. Aren't you, Belle? She doesn't care. I was reflecting this morning as well on what these collaborations really mean for the business. The visibility you get from collaborating with like two really well-known and well thought of businesses kind of validates the brand for a lot of people. The colour of the caps, the green, the logo on the front, it just looks so lovely. I actually need to go down and grab my own. And the Electric Bear ones just look so clean. But we've got some things cooking as well with some other brands, some other breweries, which hopefully come through, which will be amazing. The good thing about these collabs is they sort of open the door almost for work with other, you know, you've got case studies that you can actually show people. So yeah, really, really pleased. What a week. And today, Bath are playing in the semi-final against Exeter. So if we win that, it's off to Twickenham, and then I'll be really happy. Oh yeah, and I've started growing courgettes, which you probably don't care about, but here's a little bit of B-roll showing them. As I said, like sales are way down this month. We've had 3 bumper months. You know, I've kind of outlined on previous videos. I think that's to do with like, you know, races, new colours, like focusing the marketing at races that are like coming up. And I've kind of taken my foot off the pedal with that a little bit. I've done more posts about the collaborations and like the work I've been doing with Companion Bivvy, and a little bit more sort of like outdoor hiking videos and that kind of stuff from the trip to Devon, which maybe isn't aligned to like selling running caps, but I'm trying to do this sort of authentically as like a founder-led channel or social media ecosystem, and that's what I've been up to. So there's no point lying about it really. Lots and lots of walking. And this week I haven't been to the gym at all, haven't been running, because just been getting up to speed with the new job, and that's fine. Things can be quite phasey sometimes, and just kind of finding that rhythm of making it all work. And the collaborations came at an amazing time really, because honestly when you're selling like running caps, it's kind of a one-dimensional product, right? I'm almost more trying to sell the brand and get people interested in the ecosystem. But it's quite, I don't know, if if you're running low on like creative ideas, and there's only so much people want to hear about a bloody running cap, then having these like collaborations land gives you something fresh to talk about, something new to make content about, and that's like, well, it takes quite a weight off the mind really. But had a massive uptake of new followers. That kind of flows into sales maybe later in the year, you know, once I've been watching the brand for a little bit and built a bit of trust. But we've only got 2 more black caps left. We've got like 8 green caps and then less than 50 rust, so running low on stock. And the new manufacturer's sample should be done today and should arrive next week. So let's see what sort of quality they come out with. Go on, Belle. For about 2 or 3 weeks, I really let like Gemini and Claude kind of dictate how I edit the videos and the pacing and whatnot. And to be honest, they did absolutely rubbish. So I've canned that. I'm back to good old fashioned, just me bodging it. Like the last video in Devon did pretty well, relatively speaking. It's just me bodging it and not some computer telling me what to do. So a little lesson there. It's definitely got its advantages. It's also pretty dumb at times. Ultimately, the collaborations were really delayed by the manufacturer. I didn't know that there was like Chinese New Year, all this sort of stuff, and it was really quite frustrating, but a massive learning process. Learned heaps, embarrassed at some points, but ultimately when I got them to Electric Bear and Landrace, they were really pleased and absolutely buzzing. So yeah, amazing process to go through. And if you're enjoying watching me trying to build a brand from scratch and bundle my way through this, then subscribe and send this to a friend. It would make me really happy. I need 500 subscribers before Christmas, so definitely go and do it.